Tips for authors. Today we're going to talk about the bokeh effect and how to use that in Canva, and how to use Duotone to get any element really to change into the color that you want. I'm Jeevani Charika. I'm a romance and women's fiction author and Canva nerd and a Canvassador, and I am here to help authors use Canva better in their book marketing. Okay, let's go. I'm going to start off with create a new design, and we're going to, because this is a book cover that I'm going to use as an example, I'm going to use 1600 by 2560, which is a good size for a Kindle book cover. And this is the thing that we're going to make. Right. So first of all, we need an image. So we go into elements, and I think I searched couple and I got this image. It's a very cutesy couple there, and it looks very Christmassy, which is cool. So you can make it bigger so that they fill up the whole of the image. That works quite well. But I quite like this little hint of sparkle in the corner there. So I'm going to make it that size. Now we need something to cover up this bit here. Easiest thing to do is to make a gradient in maybe the color of her jumper and blur it up to there. But for the purposes of this demonstration, we're going to use the bokeh effect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get the color of the heroine's jumper down here. You could do this in white. White would work as well, but just for fun, we're going to do it in red. Okay, so we're going to start with blur. And there's a nice blur element, this one, which is free. And I like it because it is not perfectly round. So we do that. So like I say, you could do it in white. You could get this white cloud effect. And what we're going to do now is we're going to turn that red. Sometimes when you look for elements, like if you click on this element, you can't change the color of it. It's not obvious how to do that. So you go to Edit Photo, and you go to Duotone, and you've got all these options. We're going to choose Cherry because it's close enough. Right, what we actually need is for it to be a little bit darker. So we need the color of this woman's jumper. So let's find out what that is. Let's click on the back. And photo colors, that's the color of her jumper. Let's find out what that color is called. 67170A. So let's copy that, Control C. Right, let's go back to Edit Photo and Duotone. And let's try that. Nope, that's too light. Undo. Put the highlights, could be that color. Okay, that's fine. Right, so let's put this back down to where we wanted it to be. And so now we have the little blur element in exactly the color that we want. So let's just duplicate that a few times and move it across. And you can rotate it around a bit so that it's not exactly the same all the time. There we go. Let's flip that. There we go. And you've got a nice blurred bit at the bottom there, which you can use to put your title in. Let's make it up a bit. Now then, we want to gussy it up a little bit. So we're going to use bokeh. Bokeh is B-O-K-E-H, which is this kind of lovely sparkly effect. It's really easy to do in Photoshop. There's a brush where you can just brush on the bokeh where you want, but we're not using Photoshop, we are using Canva. So let's have a look what we got for free. That's quite a pretty one. So there's several different bokeh effects that you can use. Let's just see what I used before. This one was one I liked. Now, the trouble is you have to check that the top of it doesn't have a circle that's cut in half. And I think this one doesn't. So let's shrink it down and shrink it down. Okay, so that's a really pretty sparkle pattern. But now it's very light and it's not really in keeping with the color of the background. So one of the things you could do is you could just fade it. Or you could do your bokeh thing. Your duotone thing again. And that is quite nice. Let's see if we've still got this color sorted. No, we haven't. All right, anyway. Right, there we go. That's quite pretty. And now you could write. I don't know. I'm just making up a thing now. Just making up a title. The Christmas proposal. And in white. In white and the same font, the Christmas proposal. There we go. Probably need a chunkier font than that. It's not very clear, is it? And then at the top, you can add author name. And make that one of the colors in the photo. I think that red probably works quite well. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, there you have it. Now you know how to use the Duotone tab to change the colors of any elements that you need. I hope you found that useful. If you did, please tell all your friends. And if you are an author who wants to talk to other authors about how to use Canva in book marketing and how to make funky things in Canva, come and join the Facebook group. The link is in the description. If there's anything you'd like me to cover in these tutorials, just put a note in the comments and I will see what I can do. And in the meantime, please like, please subscribe, please tell all your friends, and have a lovely day. Thank you for your time.